Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best anime that aired over the last year, including new shows as well as sequel seasons. Number 10, Bakuganma Season 2. While the build-up and battle against a literal caveman like Pickle was the kind of crazy that Baki fans live for, what really sold us on this closing chapter was the long-awaited duel between father and son. Yes, Baki vs Yujiro finally happened, and it was just as wild as one could hope. Martial arts mastery that defies the laws of physics, Yujiro's personal brand of parenting, and a conclusion that was as bizarre as it was fitting, as one of the series' longest standing feuds was finally put to an end. Number 9, Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Season 2. One of the greatest isekai in modern memory makes a grand return. While there's still plenty of magic, monsters to fight, and an absurd amount of fancy hanky-panky, the focus this time around is much more on Rudeus's continuing growth as a person and the emotional struggles that still cling to him from his old life. Some so potent they even become physical ailments. It's flashy yet surprisingly raw, outlandish yet all too real at times, tackling uncomfortable situations yet handling in such a way that you can't help but become invested as Rudeus overcomes his personal struggles, no matter how ugly or painful. Number 8, Bleach ThousandYear Blood War The Separation. The battle with the Quincy continues, and while this second outing of Bleach's final arc didn't have the nostalgia factor of last year's reintroduction to Ichigo and company, it did spoil us with a crazy set of battles that gave us all the shonen goodness we could have wanted. Squad Zero truly got to shine as they took on Yhwach's elite forces with some anime original bouts. Plus, we got to see several of our favorite characters level up, including the likes of Kenpachi. Not every day you see a man gleefully slice a meteor in half. Number 7, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Swordsmith Village Arc. Did it reach the heights of the Mugen Train or Entertainment District arcs? Not quite. Did it deliver all manner of UFO table goodness? You bet it did. Whilst on a mission to repair his blade, Tanjiro and Nezuko are set upon by Muzan's forces, forcing both of them and 2 members of the Hashira to fight back. As you'd expect, the battles are blinding, especially with Muichiro and Mitsuri having their chance to dazzle. All the while, we got to see some of the most touching and heartbreaking interactions between the Kamado siblings, showing that despite her demonic guise, Nezuko would truly do anything for her brother, even if it means giving him the occasional kick in the right direction. Number 6, Freerun Beyond Journey's End. Ever wondered what happens after an adventuring party bests the Demon King? Short answer, they get on with their lives. Of course, things are a tad trickier for the elven mage Freerun, as her ability to live for hundreds upon hundreds of years ensures that those she cherishes slowly succumb to time's march. While there's plenty of fantasy beats and even a few magic-laced fights to be found here, the true beauty of this gorgeously animated slow burn of a series is how it focuses on the moments outside the battles, and how companionship and memories are just as potent as any quest.
すごくだらしがない人なのでしょうか。毎朝フリーレン様のことを起こして、これ私完全にお母さんですよね。
Number 5, Oceano. A genuine phenomenon as far as a debut is concerned, this series somehow managed to balance satirical humor, biting social commentary, isekai elements, and a murder mystery, all within the framework of an idol anime.
今だって君のこと愛したいって思ってる。
And it's all spectacularly handled. After being reincarnated as the child of his favorite idol, the cynical and vengeful Aqua sets out to find out the truth regarding his new mother's untimely fate, all the while discovering how every aspect of the entertainment industry is more cutthroat and devious than the last. The fact it accomplishes all this while also adding great humor, character development, and even a shipping war is just a marvel.
せっかくだからめちゃくちゃやって帰るか。
Number 4, Pluto. If you haven't already, you should absolutely go out of your way to watch this beautiful adaptation of one of Urasawa's best works. As a gritty reimagining of Astro Boy, the series focuses on various murders involving both humans and robots.
犯人は人間なのか、それとも。
ロボットか。
The anime isn't only a wicked smart and engaging thriller, but also raises questions in regards to what qualifies as a life and how it coincides and contrasts with the law of robotics. You cannot go wrong with Tezuka and Urasawa, especially with a story this good and animated this well. Number 3, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Well, at least we know why the Shibuya incident is so revered. Escalating the action, intensity, and consequences of its already lauded first season, the second outing already won us over by giving the greater context to the history between fan-favorite powerhouse Gojo and best friend turned nemesis Geto.
標識紫。
Then Shibuya happens, and stuff gets way too real. With epic fights interspersed with constant revelations, this season just keeps on delivering curse-filled haymakers, to the extent we have no idea how Itadori and the others are gonna claw back victory when so much has gone so wrong. Number 2, Vinland Saga Season 2. The detractors may claim that this sequel lost what made the original spectacular, and to that we say, were you watching the right anime? Because the far mark will undoubtedly go down as one of the all-time greats.
お前が殺したそいつらを連れて本当の戦いを戦え本当の戦士になれ
Thorfinn's transition from bloodthirsty Viking dead set on revenge all the way to a pacifist haunted by his sins and determined to make amends is handled with both believability and painstaking precision.
俺は暇じゃねえんだ人を待たせてんだよ
Its god-tier characterization, along with some truly soul-shattering moments, cemented Vinland as something special.
俺に敵なんかいない。
Before we reveal our number one pick, be sure to check out these honorable mentions that are still more than worthy of your time. Zone 100 Bucket List of the Dead.
会社に行かなくていい一日ってなんて素晴らしいんだ
Bungo Stray Dogs Season 5.
ですがあと30分でチェスの相手を失うと思うと寂しくもありますね。もう勝つ気かい
Mashal Magic and Muscles. Heavenly Delusion. The 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you.
私ながら告白の返事をしたら二人に喜んでもらえるかなって。
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Attack on Titan Final Season, The Final Chapters. All good things must come to an end, and that includes the decade-long battle between humanity, the Titans, and all things dark and magnificent in between. With the rumbling ravaging the planet, it falls to Armin and the remnants of the Survey Corps to stop Eren before he exterminates all life out of duty to protect his island home. The action, as you might have guessed, is monumental, and while the ending will always have its critics, the anime adjustments made it a suitably macabre affair that closed the book on one of the medium's most harrowing yet beautiful stories that many will go to their graves claiming is the greatest of all time, and we can't fault them. Which anime do you consider the GOAT of this year? Let us know in those comments below.
さよなら。
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.